Thank you, Julie, and for any residents of the north side, please come down and visit the Kaboom Playground. It's a remarkable facility, and the work that was done literally in one day was magnificent. And once again, we thank Julie and all the volunteers that were out there that day. Our next recipient is Lisa Freeman. Here she is. Come on up, Lisa. She is dedicated to the neighborhood of Manchester by advocating and challenging the school board to keep Pittsburgh Manchester Elementary School open. Come on over, Lisa. How are you?
Thank you.
How are you guys? Thanks for being here. Lisa is the president of Manchester Elementary School PTA and a green up steward to the Manchester Growing Together Garden, an anchoring green space in the community where students and neighbors work together, bridging economic and racial divides. Once again, I was there a few weeks ago, I think it is now, and Lisa's leadership and vision and engagement with the students of Manchester was truly remarkable, and that was a very exciting day. And I thank Lisa and the entire Manchester community and school for what they're doing in the community. Whereas, and this might excite me most, former suburbanite Lisa Freeman was a graduate student and dependent on the occasional pay from internships and part-time jobs to keep financially afloat. In 2002, Lisa purchased an as-is house from the City of Pittsburgh's real estate department for $8,000. She was determined to create a better life for herself and her children. Whereas her dreams were fulfilled 4 years later when she obtained a rehabilitation loan from the Urban Redevelopment Authority and remodeled her house in the city. Whereas Lisa felt an indebtedness to Pittsburgh for helping her fulfill her dreams of home ownership, a 0% second mortgage, a tax abatement, and to Pittsburgh Promise for her daughter's college education. Lisa determined she would pay forward to this city she loved so much. Her list of accomplishments and community involvement have far exceeded that perceived indebtedness. And whereas, as the president of the Manchester Elementary School PTA, Lisa wrote a concept paper to Heinz Endowments stressing the importance of parent involvement in the Pittsburgh Public Schools, requesting $30,000 to create a pilot program at Manchester Elementary. The foundation loved the concept and awarded $120,000 to implement the program in 4 Pittsburgh Public Schools. She acted as an advocate at many monthly school board meetings on behalf of all the children in the district. Lisa worked in conjunction with outreach services of the Salvation Army Northside Corps to benefit the 270 children in Manchester School with approximately 1,000 donated toys. Lisa rallied and challenged the school board to keep Manchester Elementary open. Ultimately, she assisted in bringing a divided community to an area of commonality, bridging the racial and economic divide and establishing a learning environment where children would play a role in community involvement and understand the meaning of civic responsibility. Now, therefore, be it resolved that I, Luke Ravenstahl, Mayor of the City of Pittsburgh, wish to thank Lisa Freeman for her commitment and determination to serve the children and the people of the Manchester community. And I do hereby declare June 30th, 2012, Lisa Freeman Day here in our most livable city of Pittsburgh. Lisa, congratulations. Well deserved.
I'm going to start crying again.
Here you are.
We have a presentation for the mayor. I just want to thank the mayor and Chelsea for all they did on behalf of Manchester and on behalf of my family. And like you said, it was the benefits of being a resident that there's so much, and I'm a social worker, and I like minding other people's business and solving problems. And there is so much to do in the city of Pittsburgh that I'm so glad to be a resident, and I'm so glad to be involved in being part of the solution of all the problems. We'd like to present Mayor Ravenstahl. We have been working on this community garden for 2 years. Our school, Manchester Elementary School, is 100% Title I, meaning that all the children are eligible for free lunch, not even free and reduced, free lunch. We wanted to show them a way that they can become responsible for their own well-being and eat healthy and nutritious food. The mayor, after a 2-year process, he came out and he actually planted and played in the dirt with the kids. The kids actually loved being with the mayor. They thought he was a rock star, and they were more more impressed with him being there than those little flowers, although they were very appreciative. I also, on behalf of Manchester Elementary School and our 270 students and the principal and administration, we thank Mayor Luke Ravenstahl for that wonderful opportunity. Thank you so much.
Why don't you tell the folks at home who you have with you today?
Today with me is my
Okay,
son.
speak into the-
Oh, I'm sorry. Today with me is my son, Salou Diallo, and my husband, Wallace Sapp, and they wanted to be beside me, and they're always beside me in all the endeavors that we do, and have yet to put into place that I haven't shared with them yet. They're always my best supporters. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. Let's get a picture.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is great. Thank you.
So
Okay.
much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Everybody, good job. Thank you.
Oh, we have one for Kevin.
Okay, good. Thank you to Lisa and her family for all that they do, and I think that story speaks for itself. Her willingness to move to Pittsburgh, get involved, take advantage of the Pittsburgh Promise. Really, many of our goals coming to fruition through one great story there. So thank you to Lisa. Our next awardee, I guess, is a group of folks, one of which includes myself, city mentors, city employee mentors, if they'd come forward. This past school year, we had 50 city employees who joined the United Way of Allegheny County's Be a Sixth Grade Mentor Program during the 2011 and 2012 school year. We invited all 50 of those employees today. 20 of them RSVP'd. The other 30, of course, are hard at work throughout the city of Pittsburgh. And we thank all 50 for being involved. And I'm proud of the fact that the city of Pittsburgh employees we in the city of Pittsburgh had the most employees participate in the program throughout the entire United Way of Allegheny County. So that's important. As I mentioned, I was a mentor as well at Pittsburgh Allegheny. I know some of my colleagues were at that school as well. And I think it's safe to say, and I can speak on behalf of all of the city employees, that our experience was a great one. Our interaction with our mentees was important, not just to the mentee, but I think to us as mentors as well. And it was something that I'll never forget. And the most rewarding thing for me was when my mentee asked me to come back next year. So she obviously enjoyed our interaction. I did as well. And so I'll be mentoring once again during the next school year as well. Whereas since the launch of the Mayor's Mentoring Initiative in March 2011, over 50 city employees have dedicated time each week to mentor a local middle school student through the United Way of Allegheny County's Be a Sixth Grade Mentor program. These employees go above and beyond to help Pittsburgh's youth realize their potential and navigate life's crossroads. And whereas in its first year, the Mayor's Mentoring Initiative has become a Be a Sixth Grade Mentor's #1 recruitment partner, and the city of Pittsburgh was honored with the United Way of Allegheny County's Fred Rogers Good Neighbor Award for its commitment to workplace volunteerism. City employees from nearly every department mentor students each week at Pittsburgh Allegheny, Arsenal, Classical, King, Schiller, Southbrook, South Hills, and Starrett Middle Schools. And whereas the 2011 and 12 Mayor's Mentoring Initiative volunteers help 50 young Pittsburgh residents to do better in school, plan for future success, and work through the daily struggles of middle school. The caring nature of these mentors is to be commended. Now therefore be it resolved that I, Luke Ravenstahl, as mayor of the city of Pittsburgh, honor the efforts of the Mayor's Mentoring Initiative volunteers for their dedication to Pittsburgh's young residents. I do hereby declare June 28, 2012, the Mayor's Mentoring Initiative Volunteer Day here in our most livable city of Pittsburgh. So thank you to all the city employees that are here. We're not going to let them all speak, but Kevin Pugh is going to say a few words on behalf of all our city employees. Kevin?
On behalf of the employees who participated in the Be a Sixth Grade Mentor, we want to thank Mayor Ravenstahl and the city of Pittsburgh for the opportunity to give back and help a child in our village. It was a tremendous experience. I enjoyed it myself. The mentor that the mentee that I worked with, we have in common, we're born in New Jersey and raised here in Pittsburgh. We had a good time, and probably the most important thing that got to me was the last day. We shook hands before we left, and then he gave me a hug. And I was just totally shocked because I didn't realize how much we related. So it was a great opportunity, and I will be participating again next year. Thank you.
Thanks, Kevin. Thank you. If we all want to kind of move over and get a photo, I don't know if we'll all fit, but we'll give it a shot. How do we want to do this? Yeah. Yeah, let's build a couple of rows here. All righty. Look here, smile. Big on everybody, okay. Big smiles. Thank you. All right, thank you. Thanks, everybody. Thank you to all the city employees, and now back to work. Jim, is Miss Campbell here? Okay. Our last honoree today unfortunately couldn't make it. It's Miss Sarah Campbell, who is very active in the Homewood Russian community. For those of you that reside there, Miss Campbell needs no introduction, and we thank her for all that she has done for the community and continues to do. So that concludes today's event. We want to thank everybody for coming today. Thank you for tuning in at home, and also thank my dedicated staff who work hand in hand working with these worthy recipients. And we look forward to being with you again in a few weeks. Congratulations, everybody.